Well, they say the road to hell is paved with good intentions, but what about the day when your intentions aren't exactly good to start with? In the first of my food tracking stories, I'll tell you about such a day, what I ate, and what I did about it. So strap in and see what happens. So picture the scene, it's a Saturday. And although I normally go home, I wasn't due to, but I still had to pop home to do a quick job. So there I am, going down the road, 100-mile journey, and for some reason I clocked on to the fact that I had some freebies on my McDonald's app. So yeah, I could have had a cheesy bacon flatbread and a plain black coffee, but no, the road to hell. I had a double sausage and egg McMuffin and a flat white, which kicked in at 578 calories. So I continued, went home, did what I had to do, turned round, came back over the bridge, another 100 miles, and decided to stop and do my shopping at Aldi to get me my healthy cooking ingredients for the week. And for some reason, I was a bit peckish again. I've been on the road since 6 this morning. So I decided to have a packet of their sea salt and lime tortilla chips. Really nice, I can highly recommend them, with a skinny chocolate bar. And that kicked in at 254 calories. So there I am, back at the flat, ready to do some batch cooking. And eldest kid phoned me up and asked me if I fancy coming down because they could just do with some company. Well, I'm a dad, it's what I do. So I thought, well, tell you what, I'll go and have lunch. So drives over to Birmingham. It's another 100-mile round trip, by the way. And somehow we ended up in Costa, which there's healthy things to have in Costa, but seeing as I'm on the highway to hell, I decided to have the panini, a full-fat medium cappuccino, and for some reason they had a chocolate muffin with a Kit Kat bunny on top. I thought, that looks good, I'm already in hell, might as well burn in the flames. And that bad boy lunch kicks in at 998 calories. When I do it well. The thing is though, I'm not really enjoying this. I'm stuffing my face, and I know it's going to impact. But being the food tracker I am, I carried on tracking it. Crazy thing is, by this point, I'm already up to my normal limit of 1820. Well, I'm actually up to 1830. But I've still only had 2 meals, and it's been a long old day. Then I get stuck in traffic on the way back from Birmingham. So I get home, and I need to do dinner. Now, luckily, I had something in that wasn't too bad. I wasn't especially hungry, but I was hungry. I had a cod and prawn fish cake with a bit of rice and some pour-over chilli sauce, which kicked in at 484. So I finished the day on a scandalous 2,314 calories, which is, near as damn it, 500 over my daily limit, and definitely not in a calorie deficit for today, which in itself wouldn't be too bad. But yesterday I hit 2,000, and the day before that I hit 2,200. Luckily Wednesday, which is the start of my tracking week, I was on 1,400. So yeah, I'm way over. Now, do I beat myself up and do I stay on a bender, which would be very easy to do? I didn't get here by not enjoying my food, and this is why a lot of people fail on their tracking journey. They say, "Oh, stuff it, I've screwed it now. Tomorrow's bad, the day after's bad." But you've got to look at it at the bigger picture. They say you need to be in a daily deficit of about 500 calories a day to lose up to £2 a week, and the opposite of that is you need to be over your maintenance calories by 500 a day to gain any weight. So far, my average for the week is way above where I should be. My total for today was 2,314. Now, that's 500 over where my fitness pal says I need to be to lose a little bit of weight a week, because I'm at that point now where I'm just slightly, I'm aiming for losing, but I'm aiming to maintain or better. Now, according to the TDEE, my maintenance calories are 2,1, so I'm even 200 over that. So I've looked back on, the problem I've got is that yesterday wasn't great, the day before wasn't great, thank God Wednesday wasn't too bad. So I've quickly added it up, and my average for the 4 bad days is 1,994, which is, yes, it's over my target, but it is still 106 calories. That sounds crazy. Below maintenance. So the chances are, although I've had a disgustingly high day today, 500 over my upper target, chances are it won't affect my weight at all. And I've still got 3 days of this week left. Now, in the past, I've I've survived on 1200 a day. I'm probably not going to aim for that, but I'm certainly going to aim to stay below 1800, which is still a 300 deficit. So 300 times 3 is 900. I'm actually going to still be 1,000 calorie deficit after 4 days of being a complete and utter pig. And that's what you've got to tell yourself. Yes, you have a bad day. Yes, you beat yourself up. But it's only a crime if you do it again tomorrow. So what's the moral of the story? I'll be honest, I've enjoyed my Mackies, I've enjoyed my Costa, and I've enjoyed my Thai chili fish cake with rice. I'm glad I only had a Thai chili fish cake and rice. I could have carried on the highway to hell and had a pizza or something on the way back. But in the grand scheme of things, it's not as bad as you think it is. And the important thing is to not let these bad days defeat you. Out of 7 days, I will have had 4 bad ones. That means half the week I've had good days, hopefully. Let's see how the rest of the week pans out. Now, let's say for the month, I've had 4 bad days. To be honest, it's probably been a couple more than that. You're barely over 10% of your days being bad. That means 90% of your days you are on track to lose weight and to maintain the calorie deficit, and that's what's important. It's an overall deficit. Now, if I hit my target of 1800 every day, that's a weekly deficit of 3,500. I've had a really banging day today. I've eaten far too much, and that still isn't 3,500. So you could eat what I've eaten today extra and still be in a deficit for your week, and that's the goal. I thought I'd come up with something a little bit more enlightening for this, but that's the thing about weight loss. It really is simple. It's the influencers that are trying to convince us there's fancy plans, and us that make it hard. It's not hard. But the real secret is to track the data and use that data. So I knew when I was in Costa today and I was stuffing my face, I knew roughly how many calories I was putting in. Didn't track it till after the orgy of consumption was over, but I knew roughly where it was going to be. I know a muffin is very seldom below 400 calories, and I know a commercial panini is very rarely much below 450. And I know a cappuccino very rarely goes over 150, but it's somewhere between 100 and 150. I knew I'd done the best bit of 1,000 calories. That didn't stop me enjoying it. And it's probably a good thing that I did enjoy it. I had great company. I saw my kid. And what else was I going to do today? I could have been eating rabbit food. I was on the road for most of it. I've driven 300 miles or 500 kilometres. That's, I'll work it out now. It's about 6 hours of time in a car. It's not conducive to healthy eating, is it? So, yeah, I'm a bit disappointed, but how else could it have been? So this is my first food tracking story, and I'm going to start on a low note. Hopefully, the next one I publish will be a good day of food tracking. Still going to carry on doing the diary, still going to carry on doing other stuff, but this has dragged on long enough now, so I'm going to say good night, and thanks for watching, and I'm happy with that. Maybe you want to share some of your bad days. Let me know. Let me know how it affected you, how long it affected you. I hope that when you have a bad day, it only affects you for that one day. So keep on keeping on, and we'll see you soon.